Hello, beautiful people. It's Robyn Thomas here with Resemble by Robyn. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, I am getting ready to put a quick weave in my head. So I am dyeing this hair a color that's suitable for summer. It's only right that I do. So I'm going to put my hair away for about 2 weeks. I'm thinking about putting some braids in after that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But if you're interested in this one, stay tuned. So I received my hair from Queen Weave Beauty. I will link their website below. I have 3 bundles of 16 inches. I know I will not use all 3 of these, but I am going to go ahead and prep all 3 of them as if I am going to use all 3 of them. I never need as much for a quick weave as I would need for like making a wig. For some reason, it seems like you need way more hair when trying to make a wig. But anyways, I'm just showing you guys the hair. It's nice and full. I'm showing you the ends right now. I'll show you in my install video kind of what I do for those ends because I don't necessarily like them to be split like that. They're not really split, but I just like it to be a little more manicured. But anywho, Queen Weave has some nice thick bundles. This is their Kinky straight texture. And just off the bat, if you hear my baby girl, she is sitting here while I'm doing this voiceover. Don't mind her. Just let her little talking giggles soothe your ears. Okay, so the first thing I like to do when I get hair, I know that I'm about to dye it, but I like to clean the hair. Okay, we all know, look, we all know they say it's virgin hair or whatever, but we also know ain't no black folks giving up their hair like this to be given away to people or to be, you know, whatever, donated or to be sold or whatever. Y'all really know how we get down when it comes to our hair. So anyways, so it is texture. So I'm basically just trying to get off whatever excess extra stuff they did to create this texture. So I am washing it really good, really thoroughly well. As you can see, it's like kind of like a whitish film. I don't know if you can see it when it first started, but oh, there it is. That kind of already creates these like suds and bubbles or whatever. So anyways, I just want to get on here and I want to clean my hair before I put in. Another thing about myself, I don't know if you're gonna be like, girl, you crazy. So I kind of think hair be breaking me out. Like I honestly don't think that my scalp likes foreign hair. I think that my scalp likes my hair. Like my scalp and my hair, but sometimes you just want to have fun. Sometimes you just want to do something different. And I'm also trying to find like my new when it comes to my hair, right? So washing it, even though I know I'm about to dye it, washing it right now is going to help with like 2 cleansing processes, if that makes sense. So I like to keep mines in the bundle that they come attached to. I feel like it's so much more easier whenever you are going to prep the hair. People don't know, but it's hard, like prepping hair without it being like attached to somebody's head. It is really, 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 really difficult. So keeping it attached on here just makes it much, much, much easier. Well, I have purchased me some almond and avocado design essentials shampoo. And I am going to, I actually purchased it for my boys whenever I wash their hair because they were not about to use my Sacred by Beyonce. I was finna call it Creed. Not finna use, God bless you. Not finna use my Sacred by Beyonce. God bless you. So yeah, I had went to found a hair store and purchased some for them, and I ideally I would have washed it off first with a stripping shampoo, but I didn't have it and I don't use a stripping shampoo on their hair, so I just used what I had. So I'm using this and I'm making sure that I am washing the hair, going through it thoroughly. It's really not that much that's like really on it. This is just like cautions that I like to take when it comes to prepping the hair. So I make sure to like that the soap and stuff is getting in the middle of that. I like to kind of rub it together, keep rubbing my fingers through it to make sure the suds are getting everywhere. This hair is super, super thick. Okay, so I'm opening it up, and making sure that I'm getting the shampoo everywhere. Also washing it out, making sure that I'm getting all of the shampoo out as well. Once I feel that the water is running clear, I'm going to go in with the almond avocado leave-in conditioner. If you have been on my subscribe to me for a while, you know how I feel about conditioners. I like mine's lightweight to like make sure that it's like penetrating. And although it says leave-in, I like it to use it as a deep conditioner because it is so lightweight, and I feel like all of the conditioner actually soaks into the hair, and penetrates the hair once I put it under the dryer. And so after this, I did this for all three bundles, and then after this I did put it under the dryer for 30 minutes. Or did I? No, I didn't do the dryer for this. I'm sorry, did I? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Sorry. I said in the dryer. I didn't sit the bundles under. But I did leave it in there for 30 minutes. And it really helps whenever you do like heat or whatever. So I left it wrapped around. I actually probably left it, y'all, it's been a week and it's been a long one. So I actually have no idea how long I kept it in this wrap. I know I did at least 30 minutes. But who knows? It could have been, it wasn't a day, but it could have been like 3 hours as well. So anyways, I put that to the side, kind of let that marinate a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then once it has completely dried, I just washed it out. I didn't show that part on camera, but I did wash it out. And once it was completely dried, after like 2 days, I started this process. Okay, so I'm really just showing you everything that I got. And most of this stuff I got from Sally's. As you can see, the bag I got from Sally's. And actually, I think I got the designing center from Sally's too. And so I just got whatever bleach that they had in stock. I got a couple of things that I knew that I needed. I personally don't like the regular, or not the regular, I don't like the aluminum foil that they use for coloring hair, because I'm doing bundles. And because I'm doing bundles, it makes it and not like on the hair. I need to be able to, God bless you. Ooh, you got the sneezes. I need to be able to color the length of the hair. And I feel like the other strips are like a lot shorter, and I just didn't want to have to deal with trying to manipulate multiple of them and staying down while I'm trying to like bleach the hair and stuff like that. Okay, so I am not a cosmetologist. We all know this. A lot of the things I learned is from observation and practicing, and I owe a lot to YouTube University, which you are on right now. So I don't do any measurements. I don't do none of that. Okay, I take the bleach powder and I take the, why can I not think of that word, that liquid, oh my gosh, what is that called? And I put it together and I mix it up until I get like a cakey or like a pancakey type texture. You see how I don't know right how much to add. So I just add as much as I feel like I need it, and then I whisk it around until it's all mixed together. There will be instances that you may see in the video to where it looks a little bit more liquidy. That's because I'm trying to stretch it. So yeah, I again am not a licensed cosmetologist, so I'm not gonna be giving you like directions and directive on how to bleach the hair. I just know to get it to the texture that I like. If I'm losing out on the or running out of bleach powder or hair dye, whatever, I just use more and I dilute it. I'm sure you're not supposed to do that, but I do. So that is what it is, and I use that throughout this whole process. I use that whole thing. Okay, so I am taking strip, but I will explain kind of what I'm doing, just not the cosmetology part behind it, I guess. I don't know, the Cosmo part. So I'm taking a lot of little strips. The reason why I'm taking all these strips of aluminum foil is because my plan was to have like a lot of dimensions to the hair, right? I wanted to have highlights, lowlights, whenever I put the color on there for it to, you know, be able to give a variation. I'm gonna go and tell y'all right now, most of it came out the same color. Because I believe, again, I'm not a cosmetologist, so I don't need y'all in my comments like, well, you don't know what you're doing. I know, I'm just doing what I do. But I feel like it only lifts to a certain level, if that makes sense. And because I was trying to do all three bundles, not only that, I was like going back and forth. Y'all know I got 3 kids. I was going back and forth, doing different stuff. You can't tell because it's sped up. My kids is coming, open this. Why did mama? I'm like, oh my God. You know, while I'm doing this or whatever. And so I left it on too long. You'll only see probably one bundle that has like an obvious color variation to it, but nevertheless the color still came out very nice and pretty. And I have the install in now and the color is beautiful. So anyways, so my plan was to my plan was to again have like highlights and lowlights for when I add the color onto it, but because I left it on too long and didn't rinse it out, most of it ended up being the exact same color. So that is why you see me using different strips, and I'm trying to like really get it in. Girl, I did all of that work just for it to come out the same color. Could have saved myself a lot of time. But anyways, I'm just going to let you all watch, and then I am going to come back once this part is completed. All right, so this is me checking to see if the hair is lifted as high as I want it to be lifted, and it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Again, I really should have done one bundle at a time, so that I can really get the color variation that I wanted to. But hey, it is what it is. That one looks a little lighter. I don't know. You guys will be able to tell me if you see such a huge difference, I guess. Now, that one was different. I think that was like the last one that I did. So I got like some browns, but most of it is like extremely blonde. And like some of it is like too dark, which is, I think this last bundle right here is too dark. So I just let it sit there and kind of marinate a little bit more while I wash the other two bundles out. So I'm looking again, just trying to check, and I couldn't tell. This is when I knew that they all were pretty much lightened to the same, or at least the first two bundles were lightened to the same color, because I was trying to figure out by looking at the color, which one do I need to wash first? You know, which one do I need to wash first, because they all look like the same color and I'm not seeing any color variation, and I'm realizing I just wasted a lot of time because I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just doing what I'm doing because I do what I do when I do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I'm about to wash this out, and let's just see what it looks like from there. As you can see, the hair is super dry, like super duper dry. Of course it is because I have bleached it, so I am breaking down buns. The integrity of the hair is kind of like degreasing. And even with me running the water over the hair, it is super, super dry, which is why it's so, another reason why I deep conditioned it before and why I'm going to deep condition it after this, to try to keep the integrity of the, or not keep it, but to, because part of it is gone, but to try to keep it as nice and soft and movable and fluffy as possible, right? So yeah, as you can see, all of this bundle pretty much looks the same color. Oh, and also I didn't mention, I left it like this because my hair, I'm going to do some leave out for my quick weave, and my hair is, I don't know, about 4 inches long, maybe 3 to 4. I'll say 3 to 4 inches long. I'll say 2 to 3 inches long. So I tried to call myself, you know, leaving the, some of the hair, the roots black. The roots black. So the hair comes in like a natural black brownish color, kind of like a number 2, which is my hair color. So I just decided to leave it like that, and then you know, color it on the way up or whatever. Now, one thing I will say is I was nervous because my hair is cut extremely blunt, right? And so sorry about that. That was a fly. A fly was what was I saying? Was really it's still blunt, right? So my hair against the hair weave is like needs to be blended to make sure that it like looks really good. But anyways, I'm going through with the shampoo because I'm trying to make sure that I have all of that bleach out. As you can see, it is taking me a second because it is still, again, extremely dry, you know, but I have to wash as much out as I possibly can. Again, this is another, especially for the roots of the tracks, for me to be able to get a good washing so that my hair isn't like irritated, or my scalp isn't like too irritated by it. Although I will be in a quick weave, still I'm just like, right now it's habit for me to be like super cautious. So let's finish with that and I'll come back. All right, so these are the finished results. That brown piece that you see was the absolute last piece that I did. Um, and it didn't really have a lot of time to look. Developer, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. And with the 20 volume developer, it didn't have time, but that was totally fine with me because again, I was trying to get some variation in the color. So I can see a little bit. It's not as much as I wanted it to be, but I can see a little bit. And I will say, although, you know, I bleached the hair is a really good hair. It is so thick, and as you can see, the integrity is about there. You know what I'm saying? It still has like the crinkly texture to it. Okay, so these are the colors I'm going to be using to mix. So I'm using magenta. I'm using L'Oréal HiColor highlights, and it's supposed to be for dark hair only, but again, I'm not a cosmetologist, so I do what I want. And I was trying to get a variation between the colors, although I probably could have done it a different way. I just did it this way. Basically, I'm just wasting time. Yeah, whatever. So anyways, and then I'm using, what's that? Sizzling copper. And then I'm going to have two coppers. So I have 6 colors altogether for 3 bundles. And again, the hair is really, really, really thick. And I'm just going to mix it how I feel like mixing it. I'm going to show you guys how I'm mixing it and, you know, what I'm doing as I'm applying the color onto the hair. So I'm going to let y'all watch. And these are the final results. So I do have some highlights and lowlights. You see the reds and the orange in there, and it is oh so pretty. It is oh so pretty. I was really pleased with how the color came out. I was a little nervous because the magenta is so powerful. That even though I had 4 oranges, it's super duper powerful. So yeah, these are the end results, and the next time you'll see me, I will be installing my quick weave using this hair. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in today. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss the install video. Give this video a thumbs up. Share with somebody who's thinking about using L'Oréal HiColor, or somebody who's thinking about getting Queen Weave Beauty bundles and is not sure how color is going to take to it. And I will see you beautiful people next time. Peace and blessings.